Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We're about to explore a fascinating topic, how to love without attachment through a Buddhist perspective. On this first slide, you'll see the title of our presentation, which sets the stage for what's to come. Over the next few minutes, we'll look into how we can cultivate love that is deep yet free from unhealthy attachments. So, let's get started and discover new insights together. One of the most common struggles people face in relationships is this delicate tension between love and attachment. It's something many of us feel deeply, this desire to connect, but also a fear of losing ourselves in that connection. Many ask themselves questions like, how can I love someone deeply and genuinely without clinging too tightly? Or, how can I prevent love from turning into pain or suffering? These are really important questions because they get to the heart of healthy, sustainable love. The key is understanding that love and attachment, while related, are not the same thing. Love is about openness, care, and respect, giving freely and genuinely. Attachment, on the other hand, can sometimes lead us to cling or become overly dependent, which can cause us pain when things change or don't go as planned. Throughout this presentation, we're going to explore how to cultivate that healthy love, deep and meaningful, without falling into the trap of unhealthy attachment. It's about finding that balance and creating relationships that nourish us rather than drain us. This question sits at the heart of Buddhist philosophy, and the distinction between love and attachment offers us profound clarity. Let's explore this in detail. When we talk about love, it's really about a desire for the other person's happiness. Love says, I want you to be happy, and if being happy includes me, that's fantastic. But if it doesn't, I still genuinely wish for your growth and well-being. It's a selfless approach, expansive in nature, rooted in compassion and genuine care for the other person. On the other hand, attachment is quite different. It's more about needing the other person to make us happy. It's the kind of feeling that says, I need you to fulfill me, to meet my needs, or something's wrong. Attachment tends to be self-centered and demanding because it's driven by fear of losing that feeling of security or happiness that we associate with the other person. Understanding this distinction is key because it connects directly to our overall theme of healthy relationships. Loving freely allows us to support each other without losing ourselves, while attachment can lead to dependency and anxiety. Recognizing these differences helps us cultivate more genuine, compassionate connections. The key difference here really comes down to where our focus lies. Love, at its core, is about caring for the other person's well-being. It's about genuinely wanting what's best for them, often putting their needs ahead of our own without expecting anything in return. On the other hand, attachment tends to be more self-centered. It's focused on our own comfort and satisfaction, how the relationship makes us feel, or how it fulfills our own needs. Recognizing this distinction is important because it helps us understand the true nature of our connections. When love is present, it's about giving and supporting the other person. When attachment is involved, it's more about what we get out of the relationship. This understanding ties into the overall theme of healthy versus unhealthy relationship dynamics, helping us foster more genuine and caring bonds. When we first meet someone and feel that instant connection, it's often accompanied by the thought, this person is perfect for me. I cannot live without them. That initial feeling is what starts the process of attachment. From there, we tend to cling tightly, not wanting to let go, because the idea of losing them feels unbearable. As attachment deepens, we might become protective or even controlling, telling them what to do, limiting their freedom, or setting restrictions. It's as if we're trying to hold onto what we fear losing, and that fear of loss can become overwhelming, leading to constant worry. What if they leave me? What will happen to my world? But according to Buddhism, this kind of clinging is based on a misunderstanding of reality. We often believe that our happiness and security depend on having this person close, but in truth, attachment is rooted in an illusion that things are permanent or that they can bring us lasting fulfillment. Recognizing this can be a powerful step toward healthier relationships and a more peaceful mind. Now, let's explore the 3 essential truths in Buddhism that help us dissolve attachment and move toward genuine love. First, we have impermanence or anicca. This reminds us that everything is constantly changing. People, feelings, circumstances, they're all transient. The person we love today might leave us someday, whether through choice or death. Recognizing this truth encourages us to cherish the present moment instead of clinging to the illusion of permanence. Next is suffering, or dukkha. It's important to understand that everyone carries their own burdens and struggles. Expecting someone to completely satisfy us is unrealistic because, just like us, they're facing their own challenges. When we see this, compassion naturally replaces demands, and our relationships become more genuine and understanding. Finally, there's non-control, or anatta. We cannot fully control others' behavior, thoughts, or feelings. We can influence but never truly control them. What is within our power is our own choices, our kindness, and the way we love. Recognizing these truths helps us let go of attachment and approach love with more openness and understanding, aligning with the overall goal of cultivating a more compassionate and mindful way of relating to others. When we internalize these truths about love, something really shifts inside us. We start to see love not as possession or something we own, but as a gift we give freely. This change in perspective is powerful because it frees us from the need to control or cling. Instead of thinking, "I need you to stay with me forever," we can genuinely wish for the other person's happiness, whether they stay or leave. It's about loving with presence, compassion, and freedom, allowing the other person to be who they are without suffocating them or trying to hold on too tightly. This kind of love doesn't hurt because it's not based on illusions of permanence or control. It's rooted in acceptance and respect, and that makes all the difference. This approach aligns perfectly with the overall theme of loving more peacefully and authentically. Let's take a moment to reflect on a teaching the Buddha often shared with his followers. He reminded us that everyone we love will one day leave us. I know that can be a painful thought, but what's important is that this awareness can actually be liberating. It encourages us to truly cherish the present. It teaches us that life is short, and because of that, we should express our love and kindness now, without delay. Each moment with someone we care about is precious, and we never know how long we'll have that time. So the best way to love is to give freely, offering affection, compassion, and the gift of freedom, while we still can. This mindset helps us live more fully and authentically, aligning with the overall theme of mindful, loving awareness in our lives. And here we are at the final reflection, a moment to really consider what we've learned. To love without attachment, in essence, is to see clearly the nature of reality. It means recognizing that everything is in constant flux, nothing remains the same forever. People will suffer, that's part of the human experience. And importantly, much of what we try to control is actually beyond our reach. When we align our love with these truths, it transforms how we relate to others. Our relationships become lighter, freer, more compassionate. We stop gripping others out of fear or need for security. Instead, we walk beside them with open hands and open hearts, accepting whatever comes. This is the core of Buddhist love, wishing happiness for others, even if their journey eventually takes them away from us. It's about genuine care that's rooted in understanding and acceptance, not possession or attachment. When we embody this, we truly embody a love that's deep, resilient, and ultimately freeing.